What's your prayer? In the morning, when you get up to face your day, how do you pray, or do you? Here's what I read in Psalm 143 this morning. In verse 7, it starts, "Come quickly, Lord, and answer me. From my depression deepens. Don't turn away from me, or I'll die. Let me hear of your unfailing love to me in the morning. For I trust and am trusting you. Show me where to walk, for I have come to you in prayer." I love this passage because, in part, it tells me about the reality of life. I'm depressed. I'm struggling. He admits that. And he admits that God is silent. He's saying, "Come to me in prayer. Come." Now, we know that God is omniscient. He's all over. He's there, wherever we are. But we don't always feel that, do we? We don't always sense his presence. We don't always hear his voice. Sometimes it's if we were in a pit, in a dark hole, in a well without a ladder, and we have no way of getting out. Sometimes that's the way life feels. And the reality is that we feel alone. We feel depressed. The challenge is to hear God. And one of the things that I love about this is, let me hear of your unfailing love to me in the morning. One of the ways that we can do that is sharing our testimony, sharing how God has intervened in the moments of our despair, hearing the testimonies of others. That's why it's so important to share your faith. Why it's so important to share what God has done in your life yesterday and today, what he's done 20 years ago. Those types of stories are faith-building stories, and they're ones that we need every single day. I don't know where you are in your walk. I don't know whether you're just starting it or you've been doing it for 40 years. The idea that God is distant sometimes is true for all of us. And we need to hear how he has connected with other people in their moment of difficulty, in their moment of trial. I've got family members that are going through some things right now that, well, they're looking for answers from God. And sometimes those answers don't come the way we think they ought to come. It's like the old story of the man who was on the roof in a flood and praying to God to be rescued, and he waved the helicopter away and the boat away because he expected God to do it in a certain way. But sometimes God works in mysterious ways. Hey, I want you to be thinking about where you are today and asking, is there something I need to be sharing with others that might be a ladder to the truth that they need to hear? Hey, until next time, God bless.